In this video I have a really important chart in front of me, and I'm going to show you guys exactly why there's a really big chance that the local high for Bitcoin is in and that the yearly high for Bitcoin is also in, and that we could potentially go down from here to around the $20,000 area and potentially lower till the halving. So yeah, before I do that, just make sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel, because I took some time to research all of this. Secondly, if you're still looking for a crypto exchange to trade on, or if you want a new crypto exchange to trade on and you want something reliable where I am also trading on with my big long positions, then make sure to go to the first link in the description, because if you sign up for a Bybit account using my link, you will get up to $30,000 in deposit bonuses and 25% of fees, so your trades will be even more profitable. So yeah, make sure to go to the first link in the description. Now let's immediately start. We can clearly see that we have this chart in front of us, and this is a logarithmic weekly time frame chart for Bitcoin. And I just wanted to point this out right here immediately. We can clearly see that here we made a yearly high. At this massive green arrow right here, we made a yearly high before the halving. So this was cycle 1. This is first cycle. This is the second cycle, as you guys can see. So we have two cycles right here on our screen, and the first cycle right here has already been completely finished, and now we're currently creating the second cycle. And history does most of the time decide to either repeat itself or rhyme, which means that most of the time Bitcoin does the exact same thing it did the last cycle. So yeah, I'm currently seeing this. We can see that here on July we made clearly in July we made our yearly high, and now we're also here at July, and we are currently creating a yearly high potentially. It's kind of convenient that we are creating a yearly high exactly the same time as our last cycle, exactly the same month, which could mean that our yearly high is in. That's factor number one. We're creating a yearly high the exact same month as our last yearly high. Secondly, look at how much resistance we have here at around $31,000 to $32,000. That's just a lot of resistance right here. And if we want to break through that, then we need to have some really important buying power. But we can also clearly see that this cycle to the upside just gets less and less exponential. Actually, I have to draw it like this. We can clearly see it gets less and less exponential, and potentially I move to the downside. So yeah, you need to draw it to that. I did like right there, like that, but you actually need to draw it like this. So yeah, it gets less and less exponential. The moves are getting less bigger, and we can clearly see, also if we zoom in a little bit, that this is now the second week we're trying to break through this level. And if we don't, actually the third week, if we don't break through this level, then we could potentially make a double top. We can clearly see that this is a double top, and if we now decide to get a red candle and another red candle, then that is a clear double top. And that is something we have not seen for basically the past basically since this massive double top right here, we have not seen a clear double top. We could argue about the fact that this is a double top, but it's not a clear double top, because this top is clearly higher. So yeah, this is a massive double top, and especially over the weekly time frame, double tops seem to play out a lot better on higher time frames. So yeah, this is the second and third factor. And right now we can also just see that we have pumped more than 100% from our lows. 100%, that's quite a lot. And we can also see that last time we pumped about 300%, but of course our bear market was also a lot more brutal. So yeah, we can clearly see that this is also a bit the same for our last cycle. 300% pump right here. Let's say we halve that, then we have about 100%, 150%. If we do that divided by 3, then we clearly get 100%, and our cycle will probably be a lot less exponential each cycle, of course. So yeah, this is something really important as well for Bitcoin. This just counts towards a lot of factors that our yearly high is potentially in. Also, if you just look right here, we can see clearly a lot of resistance, and then we didn't immediately crash to the downside, and that's probably not what's going to happen, because we saw such an upside potential, such a lot of upside in the last few months. There's a really big chance that we're now just slowly going to go to the downside. Buying power is getting removed, and we're just slowly going to dip to the downside, potentially going back to around, let me show you guys this, to around this level at around $22,000. We also have a CME gap still laying at around 20k. Will make a lot of sense for us in order to close that CME gap as well. So yeah, in my opinion, there's a pretty big chance that we break down to about $20,000. And like I said, it's not going to happen in the next couple of days or weeks or months. It's probably going to take a long time before we reach that. We can clearly see it could take a potential like 38 weeks for us to reach that. So that will just right before the halving, and then from the halving on we will see exponential growth to the upside. This is not 100% certain. There is a big chance we're also going to go to the upside, but I just wanted to make sure that you know that this is a factor currently happening, and this chart is pretty convincing in my opinion. So let me know down in the comments what you guys think of this chart. Is this any valid? Let me guys know. But yeah, I genuinely think that the yearly high is potentially in. I don't hope so, but there's a really big chance, and that's how I'm going to trade. I'm going to trade a lot more cautions, because I don't want to see Bitcoin slowly bleeding to 20k when I am long at 31k. So yeah, for now, that's all I have for you guys. I hope you liked this video. I hope I gave you some useful information. Make sure to keep this into account and don't just go short from here, because there's a chance that we're just going to break this and then go to 35k. But yeah, just make sure to keep this in the back of your mind, that Bitcoin doesn't go up only, and we need to get some type of a bigger retracement after such a big move to the upside. So yeah, that's basically all I have for you guys right now. Make sure to go to the first link in the description for buying again. Using my link, 25% off fees, $30,000 and the post bonuses. That being said, I hope I will see you in my next Bitcoin video.